11 bad habits that are destroying your kidneys. Today, we're diving into something we often overlook, but is crucial to our well-being: the health of our kidneys. These small yet powerful organs have a huge impact on our overall health, and there are many everyday habits that can put them at risk. Did you know that something as common as salt can be a silent villain for your kidneys? How can something so prevalent in our diet affect kidney health? Inadequate hydration might seem like a minor concern, but do you have any idea how it can severely impact your kidneys? Could it be that everyday painkillers, considered harmless, might be secretly causing long-term damage to your kidneys? Let's explore these topics and more together. If you find these questions intriguing, stay with us to discover the answers and essential tips to keep your kidneys healthy. The last habit is the most dangerous. You will be surprised. Let's begin. Number 1. High sugar consumption. Excessive sugar intake has significant implications for kidney health, affecting the body in various ways. High sugar consumption interferes with normal metabolism, causing changes that overload the kidneys. These changes include damage to blood vessels, which are exacerbated in conditions like type 2 diabetes, one of the main causes of chronic kidney disease. In this condition, high blood sugar damages the kidney's blood vessels, compromising efficient blood filtration. Additionally, diets high in sugar promote obesity, which in turn increases renal filtration demand due to the larger blood volume and amount of metabolic waste. Obesity is also associated with insulin resistance, contributing to kidney damage. Another consequence of excessive sugar intake is the development of high blood pressure, which puts additional pressure on the kidney's blood vessels, accelerating kidney damage. Additionally, high blood sugar levels can result in the formation of advanced glycation end products, which accumulate in kidney tissues and cause inflammation and oxidative stress, damaging kidney cells. Considering these impacts, moderation in sugar intake is essential for kidney health. Reducing sugar consumption helps prevent related diseases, such as diabetes and hypertension, controls weight, reduces inflammation, and lowers the risk of kidney diseases. A balanced diet, focusing on whole foods and minimizing added sugars, is essential for overall health and kidney function. The recommended amount of sugar per day varies depending on health and nutrition guidelines from different organizations. The World Health Organization, WHO, for example, recommends that the intake of free sugars be limited to less than 10% of total daily energy. For a 2,000-calorie diet, this is about 50 grams, or about 12 teaspoons, of sugar. The WHO further suggests that a reduction to less than 5% of total daily energy would bring additional health benefits. It's important to distinguish between free sugars and sugars naturally present in whole foods like fruits and vegetables. Free sugars include monosaccharides, such as glucose and fructose, and disaccharides, such as sucrose or table sugar, added to foods and beverages by manufacturers, cooks, or consumers, as well as sugars naturally present in honey, syrups, fruit juices, and fruit concentrates. Remember that these are general guidelines and individual needs may vary. For personalized recommendations, it's always advisable to consult a health professional or a dietitian. Number 2. Excessive salt use. Excessive salt intake poses significant risks to kidney health, a concern corroborated by clinical studies and scientific research. Sodium, the main component of salt, overburdens the kidneys when consumed in excess, potentially causing serious renal complications. There is a clear correlation between high salt intake and various kidney diseases, underpinning the recommendation to limit salt intake. Excessive salt is closely linked to the development of high blood pressure. Sodium increases blood volume, raising blood pressure, which can lead to chronic kidney problems, as the kidneys work harder to filter excess fluid and sodium. The increased pressure caused by sodium can damage kidney filters, affecting waste elimination. Hypertension, often resulting from excess salt, damages the blood vessels in the kidneys, increasing the risk of kidney diseases. Additionally, sodium can cause direct damage to the kidneys through inflammation and oxidative stress, exacerbating the risk of chronic kidney diseases. High sodium levels disrupt the electrolyte balance, pressuring the kidneys to maintain salt and water homeostasis, negatively impacting kidney health. Continued consumption of high amounts of salt can cause chronic kidney disease, Constant stress on the kidneys due to excess sodium can result in irreversible damage and contribute to disease progression. Important studies highlight the harmful relationship between high salt intake and kidney damage, emphasizing the importance of a low-salt diet for kidney health. Finally, reducing salt intake is essential to preserve kidney health and prevent complications. A diet with less salt lowers blood pressure and eases the workload on the kidneys, preventing long-term damage and maintaining healthy kidney function. The maximum recommended salt intake per day for a healthy adult is generally about 5 grams, equivalent to approximately 1 teaspoon. This includes salt added during cooking, as well as salt naturally present in foods. Number 3. Excess protein diet. A diet excessively rich in proteins can pose a significant challenge to kidney health, especially in individuals predisposed to renal issues. The kidneys are fundamental in filtering and eliminating metabolic byproducts of protein metabolism, such as urea. When protein intake is high, the amount of these byproducts increases, raising the kidney's workload. This can lead to increased stress on the kidneys, potentially accelerating the wear of these organs. In the long term, such a diet can contribute to the deterioration of kidney function, especially in people with existing risk factors for kidney diseases, such as diabetes or hypertension. Therefore, it's important to maintain a balance in protein intake, aligned with a balanced and healthy diet for optimal kidney health. Number 4. Insufficient water consumption. The importance of hydration in our daily routines is often underestimated, despite being crucial for various bodily functions, including kidney health. Even mild dehydration can have significant detrimental effects on well-being and health, especially impacting the kidneys. The kidneys depend on adequate blood volume to function efficiently, and when dehydrated, the body's blood volume decreases, resulting in reduced blood flow to the kidneys. This not only impairs the kidney's ability to filter and cleanse the blood, but also reduces the amount of oxygen and nutrients they receive, causing stress on kidney tissues. Studies conducted by renowned entities, such as the American Society of Nephrology, have revealed that even mild levels of dehydration can harm kidney health. These researches underline the importance of regular and sufficient hydration for the prevention of kidney problems. With less water available, urine becomes more concentrated, increasing kidney strain in filtering harmful substances and leading to a buildup of toxins in the body. This increases the risk of conditions like kidney stones and urinary infections. Scientific publications, such as those from FAPSP Renal Physiology magazine, emphasize the critical need for adequate hydration for kidney health. Moreover, studies have established a strong correlation between insufficient fluid intake and an increased risk of kidney stone formation. When the body does not receive enough water, urine becomes supersaturated with minerals, facilitating stone formation. Chronic dehydration can be a contributing factor to the onset and progression of chronic kidney disease, CKD, a serious condition that can lead to severe health consequences if not properly managed. The Kidney Foundation highlights the critical importance of regular hydration to reduce the risk of kidney diseases. Adequate fluid intake is essential to maintain kidney health and prevent long-term complications, making awareness of the appropriate amount and frequency of fluid intake vital for kidney health. To determine the ideal amount of water a person should drink daily, various individual factors, such as age, gender, weight, physical activity level, and climate conditions, need to be considered. Although the general rule suggests drinking about 2 liters of water per day, or around 8 250 milliliters glasses, this amount can vary. For instance, a common way to calculate water needs is based on body weight, indicating 30 to 35 milliliters of water per kilogram of weight. Thus, a 70 kilograms person should drink between 2.1 to 2.45 liters of water per day. Additionally, factors like intense physical activities, hot or dry climates, and specific health conditions can increase hydration needs. Diet also influences fluid intake, as water-rich foods can decrease the necessary amount. It's important to also pay attention to the body's signals, such as constant thirst or dark urine, indicating the need to drink more water. However, these are just general guidelines, and needs may vary from person to person, making it advisable to consult a health professional in specific cases. Number 5. Excessive use of painkillers. Painkillers like ibuprofen, aspirin, and naproxen, easily found in pharmacies without a prescription, are often the first choice for treating various pains. They are recognized for their efficacy and convenience, but the use of these drugs requires caution to avoid adverse consequences, particularly related to kidney health. Abuse or prolonged use of these drugs can harm kidney function by interfering with the processing of substances by the kidneys, resulting in potential damage. These medications can decrease blood flow to the kidneys, impacting waste filtration and blood pressure regulation. Significant research, as reported in the American Journal of Emergency Medicine, demonstrates the link between the use of these drugs and the occurrence of kidney injuries. Acetaminophen, another common painkiller, when used excessively, also poses risks to kidney health, despite its primary impact being on the liver. Severe liver damage resulting from acetaminophen overdose can secondarily affect kidney function, highlighting the interconnection between different body organs. Continuous use of these painkillers is associated with an elevated risk of developing chronic kidney diseases, characterized by progressive loss of kidney function. Awareness of the risks associated with improper use of these medications is crucial for maintaining kidney health and preventing more serious conditions, such as chronic kidney disease, CKD. Therefore, it's vital to emphasize the importance of responsible consumption of these painkillers, always seeking appropriate medical guidance for their safe and effective use, protecting kidney health, and preserving overall well-being. Number 6. Excessive alcohol intake. Excessive alcohol consumption poses a substantial threat to kidney health, manifesting in several concerning ways. When alcohol is consumed in large amounts, it not only adversely affects the kidney's ability to maintain fluid and electrolyte balance, but also interferes with the efficient elimination of waste from the blood. Moreover, alcohol raises blood pressure, creating a scenario of hypertension that puts extra strain on the kidneys. This continual situation can damage the renal blood vessels, essential for effective blood filtration, increasing the risk of chronic kidney diseases. The direct toxicity of alcohol on kidney tissues is another major concern. The metabolism of alcohol in the liver results in the production of harmful byproducts, like acetaldehyde, which are detrimental to the kidneys. These byproducts can contribute to inflammation and deterioration of kidney tissue, exacerbating renal health issues. Additionally, alcohol acts as a diuretic, promoting fluid loss and potentially leading to dehydration. This reduction in blood volume decreases blood flow to the kidneys, compromising their filtering and electrolyte regulation function. Excessive alcohol consumption also disrupts electrolyte balance in the body, impairing the kidney's ability to maintain adequate fluid and electrolyte levels. This imbalance can lead to various health complications. Finally, the risk of acute kidney injury, a sudden and severe deterioration of kidney function, is significantly increased by excessive alcohol consumption, posing a serious risk to kidney health, especially in cases of frequent and intensive alcohol use. Number 7. Lack of regular physical activity. Kidney health can be significantly impacted by the lack of regular exercise. When people avoid physical activities, their kidneys suffer direct consequences, as exercise is essential for maintaining the functionality and well-being of these organs. Blood flow to the kidneys, crucial for their efficient operation, is reduced without adequate exercise. This flow is responsible for providing oxygen and nutrients, as well as being fundamental for the filtration and excretion of waste. With reduced blood circulation, the kidney's ability to efficiently filter blood is compromised, leading to a potential buildup of toxins in the body. Additionally, physical inactivity is linked to issues like weight gain and insulin resistance. Excess weight can increase pressure on the kidneys, while insulin resistance is associated with conditions that negatively affect kidney health. These factors increase the risk of developing diabetes and hypertension, both harmful to the kidneys. Diabetes can cause damage to the blood vessels of the kidneys, affecting their filtering ability. Similarly, hypertension can damage the renal blood vessels, impairing their functionality. Therefore, it's crucial to maintain an active lifestyle to ensure kidney health. Regular exercise not only maintains efficient blood flow to the kidneys, but also helps control weight and insulin sensitivity, thus reducing the risks of kidney diseases related to diabetes and hypertension. Number 8. Smoking. Smoking, notoriously harmful to overall health, has a particularly negative impact on kidney health. Inhaling toxic substances present in tobacco compromises the efficiency of the kidneys, essential in the process of purifying the blood and balancing bodily fluids. Cigarette smoke causes blood vessels to constrict, resulting in reduced blood flow to the kidneys, impairing their ability to filter waste and maintain balanced blood pressure. With compromised blood flow, the kidneys cannot filter efficiently, increasing the risk of toxin buildup in the body. In the long term, continued tobacco use can cause progressive renal damage, potentially leading to serious kidney diseases in the future. Scientific studies, including those published in the American Journal of Hypertension, highlight the deleterious effects of smoking on renal blood circulation and kidney function. Smoking is identified as a significant risk factor for the development of chronic kidney disease, CKD, a condition of progressive loss of kidney function that can silently worsen. Continuing the habit can accelerate the progression of CKD to more advanced stages, including end-stage renal disease, requiring measures like dialysis or kidney transplant. Furthermore, smoking is linked to increased proteinuria, indicating existing kidney damage and possibly an early sign of renal disorders. The excessive presence of proteins in the urine of smokers serves as an important alert to assess kidney health, underscoring the need for awareness about the risks of smoking to kidney health. Number 9. Disregarding urinary infections. Untreated urinary tract infections, UTIs, pose a serious threat to kidney health. These infections, often considered minor, have the potential to develop into more severe conditions if neglected. An untreated UTI can ascend, turning into pyelonephritis, an advanced form of kidney infection that requires immediate medical attention. The severity of pyelonephritis lies in its capacity to cause significant damage to the kidneys, especially if treatment is delayed. Furthermore, recurrent UTIs, when not adequately treated, can lead to chronic kidney infections. This continuous cycle of infections suggests deeper problems, threatening long-term kidney health. Chronic infections can result in scarring of kidney tissues, gradually deteriorating the integrity of these vital organs. Over time, the scars can negatively affect kidney function, leading to the development of chronic kidney disease, a condition that seriously compromises the kidney's ability to filter waste. In cases of persistent UTIs, vesicoureteral reflux can occur, causing urine to flow back from the bladder to the kidneys, resulting in hydronephrosis, characterized by kidney swelling due to urine accumulation. Both vesicoureteral reflux and hydronephrosis are harmful conditions that can negatively impact kidney function. Additionally, untreated UTIs can promote the formation of kidney stones, which obstruct the normal flow of urine, causing further complications and kidney damage. Therefore, it's crucial to prevent and adequately treat UTIs to maintain urinary tract health and avoid serious consequences for the kidneys. Number 10. Excessive caffeine intake. Excessive caffeine intake, common in modern life, can significantly affect kidney health in various ways. Acting as a natural diuretic, caffeine increases urination frequency, which can lead to chronic dehydration, harmful to the kidneys, affecting their ability to maintain body fluid balance. Additionally, regular consumption of large amounts of caffeine can cause fluctuations in blood pressure. These temporary spikes, although seemingly harmless, can be damaging in the long term, as chronic high blood pressure overburdens the kidneys, increasing the risk of kidney diseases. Moreover, caffeine contains substances, like oxalates, which can facilitate the formation of kidney stones. These stones can lead to obstructions in the urinary system, causing painful conditions and impairing kidney function. Beyond these direct physical effects, caffeine intake can disrupt sleep patterns. This disruption can cause chronic fatigue and stress, indirectly affecting overall health, including kidney function. Poor sleep patterns lead to a state of chronic stress and tiredness, which can have negative impacts on kidney health and overall well-being. Therefore, it's crucial to be aware of the potentially harmful effects of excessive caffeine consumption, especially in relation to kidney health. The appropriate caffeine intake for adults can vary considerably based on individual and health factors, but general guidelines suggest that a moderate amount, usually defined as 3 to 4 cups daily, or about 400 milligrams of caffeine, is safe for most people. Number 11. Control of chronic diseases. Effective control of chronic diseases, such as diabetes and hypertension, is crucial for preventing renal complications. These conditions are closely linked to kidney health, organs essential in filtering blood and maintaining fluid and electrolyte balance. In diabetes, elevated blood sugar levels can damage the blood vessels of the kidneys, impairing their filtering function. Hypertension, in turn, increases pressure in the renal blood vessels, potentially leading to progressive damage. Proper management of these chronic diseases, through diet, exercise, and medication as necessary, is essential to reduce the risk of chronic kidney disease. Thus, attention to kidney health should be a priority in the treatment of chronic conditions, emphasizing the importance of a healthy lifestyle and regular health monitoring. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.